So I will open this meeting to the public. This is an open public meeting of the Edmonton Township Land Use Board. Notice of this meeting was given in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act. And we'll ask for a roll call, please.
Mayor Jacobs,
Here.
Kenny Hickey,
Here.
Nick Stratkoff,
Here.
Kathy Christie, here. George Ordelius,
Here.
Carol Gutschall,
Here.
Jeff Leonard,
Here.
Lou DiGiovanni,
Here.
Scott Zepnick,
Present.
Rich Travellini, and Anna Petras. Here.
And now the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And why don't we do a little bit out of order? Let's just make sure everyone, many of you were at the reorganization meeting of the council committee and you did an oath of office there. Is there anyone who hasn't either signed a written oath of office or been at that meeting to do the oral oath of office? At least three of you.
So Lou and Nick.
Nick. Anna, you don't need it.
I don't need it because I'm not on until next year.
I'm not being
Nick
reviewed.
You're not being
Stratkoff,
reappointed.
Lou, George, and Rich Travellini.
So Lou, you're right, Lou, Nick, and Rich.
George.
Oh, Rich was
Rich
there.
was at the meeting.
Rich was there.
Rich was at the reorg.
Before we do the voting, I'd like to get the two members, Nick and George, sworn.
No, I was at the meeting.
You were at the meeting, okay, so, okay, so Lou and Nick, you were not, so I can do that with you tonight. We don't have the written ones, but
We actually do. You want me to get it? It's in,
that'd be great.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get it.
Let's see if you remember it.
I'll see how close it is.
Oh.
What words did I miss?
Make a 75th birthday party to go to that Friday night. So that's my excuse.
That's a good excuse.
Yeah, that's a good excuse.
Not my 7th, but Frank's.
Didn't figure you'd be close.
It was actually. I'm beyond that. That's for youngsters.
Oh, yeah. This party's a good one. That's good.
Yeah.
So that was a really nice party.
I think the people who were serving the food weren't expecting that. They were
Yeah, all 4 of them.
Hey, that's all
They
right.
wanted to keep eating until like 9 o'clock.
That was a
After 9.
significant
Oh, yeah.
other.
He had to have like a prime rib and pasta with 5 sauces.
And I never remember these things, but it's.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
And I got everything.
Wow.
Very
Yeah, we have the book.
nice decor, great service.
Yeah, that's what they've done in the past, you know.
Just up to the beginning. So without, Nick, why don't you come over by Lou, and we'll both have you both stand.
Okay, can we go?
Let's do it formally. So we have the Bible, so put your right hand on the Bible, I'm sorry, put your left hand on the Bible, raise your right hand, and I'll read to you short phrases, okay? So, but you have to say I, and state your name.
I, Nicholas Stratkoff,
I, Lou DiGiovanni, do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the state of New Jersey,
and the state of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and I will bear true
faith and allegiance to the same, and the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States and in this state,
in the United States and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform all of the duties of planning board member,
all of the duties of planning board member,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
and that I will not use my office
and I will not use my office
to grant preferential treatment,
to grant preferential treatment,
nor to seek personal gain,
nor to seek personal gain,
favor, or advantage
favor, or advantage
not available to the general public.
not available to the general public.
So help me God.
So help me God. Thank you.
I'll just ask you both to sign as well, and we'll put it in the book.
You want your Bible back?
Oh,
For
you're gonna be
Larry,
accountable.
but yes, we'll put it. I'll ask you to sign that one, and then you sign this one.
Alrighty, thank you.
Okay, great, thank you.
Now that you're official, I get to do one last bit of business as Chairman Pro Tem, and that is to solicit nominations for the position of Chairman Chairperson for 2019. Are there any nominations for Chairperson?
I'll nominate Carol Gutschall.
Seconded.
Seconded by Scott. Are there any other nominations for the Chairperson? There being none, we'll treat this nomination as a nomination to both nominate and appoint Carol Gutschall as the Chairperson for 2019. And a roll call, please.
Mayor Jacobs?
Aye.
Committeeman Hickey?
Aye.
Mr. Strakoff?
Aye.
Ms. Christie? Aye. Mr. Rodelius?
Aye.
Mr. Leonard?
Aye.
Mr. DiGiovanni?
Aye.
Mr. Zupnik?
Aye.
Mr. Travellini?
Aye.
Ms. Petrus? Aye. Ms. Gutschall?
Aye.
Congratulations, Carol, and
Congratulations.
back to you.
Thank you, Carol.
Thank you, I think. Okay, going forward, we need to have nominations for vice chair, so I'll open it up for nominations.
I nominate Jeff Leonard.
Seconded.
Okay, any other nominations? Hearing none, I guess we have a roll call.
Mayor Jacobs?
Aye.
Committeeman Hickey?
Aye.
Mr. Strakoff?
Aye.
Ms. Christie? Aye. Mr. Rodelius?
Aye.
Mr. Leonard?
Aye.
Mr. DiGiovanni?
Aye.
Mr. Zupnik?
Aye.
Mr. Travellini?
Aye.
Ms. Petrus? Aye. And Ms. Gutschall?
Aye. Okay, now, do we need to take the oath as well for this?
No.
No,
This is
we're already
members. You're-
sworn in?
You ready? You ready?
Okay, we have some resolutions. I don't have copies of those resolutions, but
Yeah, they were not provided to me, I'm sorry.
they were not, okay. We have copies here?
I'm on my phone.
Okay, we have a resolution 2019-001, the professional services. So that's for all the professionals, is
Yes,
that
it
correct?
is. And then you,
Okay, we motion,
So moved.
Second.
roll call on that?
Excuse me. Mayor Jacobs?
Aye.
Committeeman Hickey?
Aye.
Mr. Strakoff?
Aye.
Ms. Christie? Aye. Mr. Rodelius?
Aye.
Mr. Leonard?
Aye.
Mr. DiGiovanni?
Aye.
Mr. Zupnik?
Aye.
Mr. Travellini?
Aye.
Ms. Petrus? Aye. Ms. Gutschall?
Aye. Okay,
Next one is-
congratulations.
Congratulations, and thank you for reappointment. We have, this next one is just the meeting dates. We basically always schedule the first and second Thursdays. If there were any that you're particularly concerned about, we could either subtract them or add something else, but it's probably pretty straightforward.
I
We could
do
always
see-
add meetings as special meetings.
I do see one on July 4th.
Yeah, that would be, let's cancel that.
Let's cancel that one out right now. I won't be here. Okay, motion for meeting dates?
Motion?
Second.
Roll call?
Mayor Jacobs?
Aye.
Committeeman Hickey?
Aye.
Mr. Strakoff?
Aye.
Ms. Christie? Aye. Mr. Rodelius?
Aye.
Mr. Leonard?
Aye.
Mr. DiGiovanni?
Aye.
Mr. Zupnik?
Aye.
Mr. Travellini?
Aye.
Ms. Petrus? Aye. Ms. Gutschall?
Aye.
And that's our favorite motion, and Trina's not here to say no, so I think we could...
So we can do it. Okay, and our third resolution is 2019-003, Board Secretary. I need a motion.
I'll make the motion.
Seconded.
Roll call?
Mayor Jacobs?
Aye.
Committeeman Hickey?
Aye.
Mr. Strakoff?
Aye.
Ms. Christie? Aye. Mr. Rodelius?
Aye.
Mr. Leonard?
Aye.
Mr. DeGiovanni.
Aye.
Mr. Zupnik.
Aye.
Mr. Travellini.
Aye.
Ms. Petrus.
Aye.
And Ms. Gutschall.
Aye. Okay, I don't see
And you won't
any-
have any minutes, they're still
No.
being prepared for the next meeting.
Right.
That'll be fine.
So we have a determination of completeness. Paul, you're up.
Madam Chair, this is an application for the Lamington Farm Club. It is for the modification of the parking lot and additional lighting at the paddle tennis court area, which is relatively near the front of the site as you come in, and also new lighting at the main areas inside the site around the cottages and around the parking lot. The application is pretty much complete, although I did note in my letter that they need to submit an environmental commission scoping document. They did not submit that. My recommendation to the board would be to determine conditionally complete, subject to that document being submitted at least 10 days before the hearing. And I think scheduled for the second meeting in February. I think that gives them the time, and I know we have other pending applications coming in that would probably work better if we had the meeting the second week.
Okay. Do I hear a motion for
So moved.
Second.
roll call?
I'm sorry, who seconded that?
Aye.
Scott.
Who moved the motion?
Mayor Jacobs?
Aye.
Committeeman Hickey?
Aye.
Mr. Stratfoss?
Aye.
Ms. Christie? Aye. Mr. Rodelius?
Aye.
Mr. Leonard?
Aye.
Mr. DeGiovanni?
Aye.
Mr. Zupnik?
Aye.
Mr. Travellini?
Aye.
Ms. Petrus? Aye. And Ms. Gutschall.
Aye. Okay, I will open it up to the public. If anyone has anything to say that's not on the agenda? Not tonight, okay. How about the board? Would the board like to make any comments?
Just want to say thanks everyone for everyone who is returning and just got sworn in. Thank you all for coming back. I think what we've seen over the last couple of years that this board is uniquely qualified and is functioning extremely well. There's no need to make any changes, so I really appreciate that everyone came back this year and was willing to come back as well. There's a lot of work ahead of this board for the coming year. Last year, just a reminder, we had started the master plan. Sort of a continuation of actually something that Colin and Bob Holtaway and Tim Walter and I guess Jason Andrus, anyone else was on that committee? Continued, and Carol, you picked up for the last year. And now it's really a function of moving forward with that, as Tom had suggested, looking at different neighborhoods, different zones, and look for the propriety of how they're set up and whether they're set up for future uses that we may see here in Bedminster. So there's a lot of work ahead of us. There's going to be probably more than a few subcommittees that we're probably all going to be participating in, and just look forward to working with everyone in the coming year. Oh, and Rich, you want to give us, when it's your turn, a little rah-rah from Clemson? Go Tigers!
I had a little 55-hour excursion to San Jose, California on Sunday and Monday. I wish I had bet $500 on the nose, but I did not. I was a little cynical on my way there, but we came home very gleeful. But should have a little side bet for sure, but I did not.
Congrats to Clemson.
Yeah, it was amazing. Thank you very much. Hopefully we can continue to do so in maintain what seems to have been a pretty high standard. And there's no criminals on the team, there's nobody beating their wife, or that whole thing seems to skip the Clemson program, so hopefully that continues.
Anyone else on the board have anything? Welcome our new member.
New member.
Welcome our new member.
Thank you. I
Colin.
appreciate the welcome and look forward to working with all of you. And
We're glad to
Glad to
have
be
you.
here. Thank
We're
you.
glad to have you, and I'm also happy to have everybody back on the board. I do feel very functional board, and so I'm glad everybody re-upped. Anybody else?
Just wanted to congratulate our new mayor.
Yes?
Thank you so much for continuing to serve. Look forward to working with you. Can't wait for that farmer's market to reopen.
Oh, yeah.
Should be June, right?
Farmer's Market.
Should be.
Farmers Market. Oh, yeah.
We do have our subcommittee, and I guess now with the prior mayor leaving the committee, we can have a new board member added to that group. So I don't know if anybody wants to volunteer. We can always volunteer somebody. Larry, you want to
I'll
take over where
Yeah, I'll take Steve's
where
spot.
Steve left off? Good, I'm glad to have you aboard. So we'll have to set a time for our next meeting and keep it rolling.
Yeah, for sure, Carol.
Yeah, keep it rolling. Okay, anybody else? Anybody else?
Madam Chairman, we do have one
Yeah.
short order of business, and that
Yeah.
is to swear in Paul for testimony throughout the year. The case law says it should be done, so it's a good time to remember to do it.
Okay,
We'll do Frank when he's near at the next meeting, but
okay.
Paul, you can remain seated, but please raise your right hand. You swear affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, I do.
Thank you, Mr. Ferrero, and we'll confirm for the record that the board recognizes and accepts his qualifications as a professional engineer and many other qualifications as well. So, thank you, Paul.
Yeah, he puts it for other things as well. Okay, I guess we just have a motion to adjourn, and we're all done for tonight. I would say, I don't think we need a meeting for the 1st February, is that correct? The first one,
I don't think so. I think 2nd February we'll have a meeting.
our second meeting in February, which is, what date is that? Valentine's Day, the 14th. It is the 14th, so that's when we'll have our next meeting. Okay, motion?
Before we adjourn,
Yeah.
just kind of a look forward. Paul, is there anything that's pending that we're aware of? Do you
There's-
anticipate a little bit more activity
Yes.
for
Yes,
2019?
there's
or-
probably 4 or 5 applications in the hopper. Some of them are very close to dropping. Others are, maybe weeks away. Some of them are hours away. So we've got some business coming in.
Good.
And I was told from this morning of something that's coming in. I'm not sure if you saw Ron. Was Ron leaving when you came in?
I didn't see him this morning.
Yeah, so he's got something coming up on Burnt Mills Road.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some activity coming our way.
And are
Good.
any of our older suspects raising their heads?
No.
Good, we're going to forget how to work if we don't get some work soon.
No, you'll get some work.
Okay, I guess we have a
Motion to adjourn?
motion to
Second.
adjourn.
Second?
We're closed.
Smoking lamp is lit. Doors open.
You're so smooth as a new member, you're just like, You can only join until 10:30.
Okay, thank you.
In-house counsel?
Wait till something comes in. Change the lights.
I don't think he did.
Yeah, this was a little bit.
He hired,
He's been 400 now.
Yeah, right.
I watched that video.